The reason why I stop on the corner, my partner keep asking me, this is the whole of justice. And the reason why I just wanted to show you that significant part.
You want to show them a piece of grass growing out at the top of the
Yeah.
lack of maintenance.
Yeah, I should show them that in truth. Let me switch back the camera. Like a grass there on top, a grass.
And that should give you evidence of the
And what the condition of the building
lack
too.
of care and how the country on a whole is falling apart.
And the thing about it is this, people. I mean, can't let you up, man. Now, the reason why I would have shown you that, there are a lot of things in this country that we have to blame ourselves for. When I thought that place here, the Hall of Justice, was a place of justice, which there are many people who could say, who could attribute to the fact that, you know, let us get justice. But there was a conversation that I would have had with an attorney. A matter of fact, I could call his name. I would have heard him saying had the conversation after, but with the attorney Wayne Surge. There are a lot of people that has bring up allegation against you within the court. And you know, because they have the money, the finances, they just get through because you may not understand law. Or the matter of fact, you may not have the finances. There are a lot of people on the back end is crying out for justice, for the fact that people say certain things against them and they just want a chance to be heard before the court. And all of these hurdles does be prevented by them by one, lack of money and lack of understanding as to where law is concerned. So where it is somebody may have win a defamation, it's not to say that they are totally truthful on what they're saying in it. It's because of these finance barriers, these legal umbrellas that they have to stop real justice from taking place. And the thing about it is this: these magistrates and judges should be aware of things like that. And what I'm saying is this: justice is not justice in Trinidad and Tobago. Justice is based on interpretation. So the mere factor that a lot of you would have sent me pictures and screenshot concerning an article that would have taken place with me and with my partner, I am saying to you, Trinidad, the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. Or you realize that talking in parable, that the average mind can't understand. I think a parable like Jesus. But for those who have the ears to hear, let them hear. And the thing about it is this: where many of you may be gotten laughing at what's taking place, there is going to be a time that it might end up with you, your family, your friend, your sister, your brethren. And you hear where you go say, but wasn't the same situation that would have happened to Khan and Jeffrey?
It don't have to be the court, it could be the hospital.
Yeah, it could be. But look at that. There's a terminology called the 7 degrees of separation. You know, according to the logic of 7 degrees of separation, you can choose any 7 people within society, and it could be linked by 7 people. 7 people that you know, it could be linked. So all of us are linked in Trinidad and Tobago, and by extension the world. We need to stand up for one another. This is not the end. I know Sheldon might have some things to say. I know you have a lot to say. Sheldon, give me the food. Let me hold it now, man. I way to talk into the camera.
So morning. This morning the topic is victimization. But not victimization on a personal level. Victimization from an institutional level. So where you would have seen where Kennedy Richards would have...
I don't want to call it all specific. Don't know.
So where you would have seen where Kennedy Richards would have sued Jefferson and myself for defamation of character, the statements we'd have made about it in the public, that a lot of people making or saying or telling us, but they themselves are afraid to be victimized. My question to you is, you're afraid to be victimized, but you are being victimized, because by the mere fact that you are complaining means to say that you are being victimized. I don't know if you understand. So you're saying that you want us to highlight points for you But you don't want to be in the video because you are afraid of victimization. But the mere fact that you are complaining and you have to come to us, not to Kennedy Richards or some other authority, but you have to come with us who are not in authority for us to complain for you, means to say that you are already being victimized. You're being victimized on the roadway. Your children are being victimized in a lacking and a poor school condition. You're being victimized when you go to the hospital. You're being victimized when you know you have the qualifications to get a job. Right? You're being victimized when you know that you have the qualifications, or your children have the qualifications, or your family have the qualifications to do a job, and somebody who is not as smart as you is getting the job. You're being victimized when you know you have the ability, but you're not getting the opportunity to show your ability. You're being victimized. You're being victimized when you go to the bank and you can't get a loan. You can't open a bank account, or the bank taking out money from your account and you can't say anything about it. How much different ways do I have to tell you that you already know? But yet you're saying, me, I can't do a video. Me, I can't say nothing. You know? But I only hope that when that bear shows up on your doorstep, you have somebody to fight for you, or you might just have to lie down and let the bear eat you.
And can I not nothing much to say again, concerning this, because we outside here and we go in and we're going into our office. Let me show you a little bit how we talking about. The main office in Port of Spain, Kizel Jackson office. Well, our office, sorry, we're going into the office. And to you, the members of the public, don't hurl yourself in a corner and allow the system to destroy you. Yes, brother, the 7 degrees of separation is the name of the thing. Right? So we are out. And we are out. Thank you.
Yeah.